There we go. There was a ghost in the machine, man. A glitch in the system. Someone's putting it off his game. It's feeling kind of fucking lame. But it ain't the same as when I say the name that only the lame will think is tame. And that name is the one, the only, mighty motherfucking you know what. I'm big as a mountain. It's a good way to feel, a good way to start your day, like you're jumping up and fucking bench at the big game and stuff. All-star first string starting lineup says and other things that follow in accordance with that guiding principle. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ludcast. I am Matt Ludke. I'm here as always with the mighty, the indisputable, the irrefutable,
I like it.
the gablutable Mick Sprinkleton himself. What's going on, man?
Thank you, everybody. Here I am.
Oh, here, cheers.
For your
I'll give you 11 seconds of applause and cheers. Alright, so he's in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and he's to be a force to be reckoned with, so be on guard.
Hey, what can I say? Sometimes I surprise myself.
And what do you do when that happens?
When I surprise myself,
Mm-hmm.
I usually laugh.
First of all, I laugh. Ha ha. Then what? Smack their ass like a goddamn car crash.
And while you're getting down on your knees,
You know, they're still standing up. It's true.
you know, a white guy like me is still standing up.
Uh-oh.
I'm white. Guilty. I'm guilty.
You're Caucasian.
I did it. It's me. I must confess. It's been me the whole time.
You should pay the ultimate price for that insolence.
I know. That should be paid the ultimate price.
That insult to the eyes of God.
The non-white guy.
He'll stop. See? He's gonna be even rougher on you then. You're gonna step up all Aryan and shit. It's not gonna go well for you, brother. You're gonna have to tap dance and shuck and jive, and oh my god. You'll be singing songs. You'll be saying thank you very much, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. Oh, y'all.
All y'all have done for me. I appreciate it. Very generous.
It's just some fucking mulch and fucking wood shavings that were in his pocket and shit. Thank you, very generous of you. I do appreciate that. Oh, mighty kind.
My pockets overflow with wood shavings.
Hey, don't make fun. One day wood shavings are going to be a fucking commodity. There's going to be a currency and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could use them like incense, right?
Incense, insulation, food.
Yeah, like a rat's nest.
Yep. You can just make a big pile of them in the corner of your bedroom and lay in that instead.
You can make like an eye powder out of it to sprinkle in your eyes.
Yep, because that would feel awesome.
Yeah, it's nice pulpy, splintery.
Yeah, wood and oils and just all kinds of things to be, just irritating to everything.
Some sand, some crystalline sand.
Just for good measure, you gotta rub some of that in there. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Weep, oh mine eyes.
I saw a thing. Well, I've seen it before, or something like it, but just eye exercises that you can do to strengthen your eyes.
Yes.
You look like side to side 10 times. You look up and down 10 times. You do circular motions 10 times.
Well, see, now, if you're really...
Diagonal.
If you're really skilled, you can flip them around to look at the back of your eye sockets. And
look at your brain.
Yeah, look directly at your brain for a second and then flip them back around.
Yeah.
Now, if you can do that 10 times in each direction, you're a fucking master. And you probably will require some sort of surgery.
The eyes are pretty amazing now, if you think about it.
True. A fascinating organ, man. God damn, imagine.
Well, think about the things sometimes you see and then other times you don't.
Like
your mind.
Like sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes... You mean like the ability of your eyes to actually somehow help manifest hallucination?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's fucking...
Or something like that, or seeing like things that maybe aren't there, but maybe they are, like ghosts or hallucinations or visions.
Yeah.
It's not just like you only see what you see more.
Yeah, like...
I guess some people see more, some people don't.
Well, I think... But I... See more. Listen, motherfucker. I think... It's a matter of filtering. Obviously... Well, it's like... Would people of radically different IQs... I would imagine would take in the same amount of visual information depending on the health of each one's eyes, but it's a matter of having the ability to perceive more.
Yeah, what's there and the possibilities of
to
it.
Filter out, to be able to mentally filter out different parameters. To look for different kinds of information, to be able to actually see more.
You just ignore everyone around you.
Well, maybe to a degree for sure. But seeing then becomes more a matter of
You see other people, but there's just like X's across them when you see them.
I will not acknowledge you. That's more like Asperger's, but so seeing becomes more a matter of like perception than actual physical ability. Or would that be vision? And sight would be the physical ability to see the thing, and vision would be the ability to perceive more than just what the average bear might, or what might just be there.
You have supervision
on the surface. Supervision. Huh. So what's new, dude? Tell me stuff. What's the latest in your neck of the woods? What kind of local mysteries and lore have you learned about?
There's ice coming from the sky.
Sky ice is falling?
Coating everything.
Ooh.
With thick layers of ice. Getting iced in.
Yeah, that's scary shit, dude.
Yeah, ice is one of those things. It's like, it's kind of cool to look at, but not much fun to like try and walk on.
Yeah. Or maybe maybe fun in that first little slip, as long as it's controlled and you don't go down on your ass. But after that, fucking forget it.
Yeah.
Oh man, so many times I've like fucking feel like I've stretched the hell out of my groin and shit. You go, zip! Oh fuck! Oh Christ!
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I've avoided the cold weather quite a bit for the past.
You've been simping out.
20 years.
Simping out. Then you came back for a little while and froze your fucking nutsack off. Like, this is wild.
Yeah, well, it gets boring when it's so freaking cold, you know? It's like, what do you do?
You go inside, and if you got real creativity and you have a nutsack, you make a fucking podcast like this one.
Yep. You drill like a small hole in the wall and then start to try and enlarge it.
Yep. But it never does.
Yeah.
You just keep making a more perfect pencil-sized hole in the wall.
You know, it gets a little bit polished, but that's about it. A little greased up.
Yeah. What the fuckle?
Saturated fucking particle board.
Greased up. Gross.
You know, all the splinters are fucking greased out of it.
Yeah. And it's just from the motion. It's not from any ejaculation. None of that occurred. It's all purely from rubbing and
super skin polished, soft skin polished.
Yeah. I was gonna say oils from the skin and rubbing.
Yep.
So
if you don't wash that thing, it does get kind of oily.
If you'd have done it by hand, it would be called hand rubbed. But since you used your cock, a cock rubbed finish.
Yep. The foreskin.
Oh,
polish.
Jesus Christ! Polished with foreskins.
Polished to a luster with foreskins
of baby seals. Baby seal foreskins were used to polish this down to a fine luster.
It's like a canoe.
Yeah, that's why it costs so much.
Inuit canoe or something.
Yeah, hand done, fully hand done, custom. That's why it costs so much.
You can see that the Wolf Moon spirit reflected in it in the
moonlight. Yep. He's of course howling to the full moon on the mountainside. As they all do every time.
They're going down the river in their canoe or the lake, and it just reflects off the water right onto the canoe, all shiny. What do you think about that?
The shiny waters?
Yeah, it's a calm night. It's super still, and the water is like glass, and
you're looking at the constellations in the water.
Yeah, you're just slowly cruising across it. Your paddles go in, but they leave no ripples because you've got like the secret Indian like
technique.
Yeah, you're just making no noise.
Yep.
You don't want to trigger anybody. You're
silently gliding through shooting stars and constellations and shit.
Yeah, it's like an acid trip.
Yep. No wake behind you.
Yeah, they're just fucking all pie-eyed and fucking mushrooms and shit.
Yeah, fucking ayahuasca and shit. Zipping the fuck around the universe and shit, dancing with the fucking purple lady who comes to tell you the things you need to work on as a human being, and you're like, yes, of course, mother, purple mother.
They're having like cartoons in their head.
Yeah.
So I wonder if people used to have like trips like that.
What's that?
Back in the day.
What's that? Cartoons? Like straight up,
yeah, like cartoonish.
Like you're straight up in some animated shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Or is that a byproduct of being raised on cartoons?
I'll bet you. Well, of course, in a post-cartoon world, would be the only way you could actually refer to it as cartoon versus illustration. You know, those people before cartoons, there were illustrations and books and fucking strips and shit. So, you know, they could probably see it in an illustrated, animated kind of way.
I'm talking about the Tatanka.
White Devil, what is it that you are trying to say? Be straight with your words.
What would Tatanka see in his visions?
Let me tell you, young brave. First of all, in my visions, what is it that I would dream? I would dream that my ancestors all gathered around and sang the ghost song over a heap big pile of White Devil scalps, while we all had our way with his women, shot his guns, and smoked his tobacco and drank his firewater with the deepest of belly laughs. And then the dream would change, and it would be my braves and I dancing around the fire, doing the hunt dance, the dance to prepare for the big hunt, communing with ancestors who would guide us and protect us during this hunt, so important to the tribe and the life's blood of the tribe. And then the dream would be the hunt, where all my brave companion warriors and fellow hunter braves would have one last hunt together, as we all became part of the wind and went to the great hunting lands in the sky. That is my dream. That is my vision. I live according to its principle, which, like this piano music, has gotten quite random and unfocused.
It's like some Jerry Lee Lewis and shit.
Yeah, it was a little funky right there. Like, I don't know, are the...
But goodness gracious, great balls.
Yeah. Listen to Katerra fucking just go off. He was getting all fucking chord happy and shit in there, almost like jazzy and shit.
Trying to play over the native flute sounds.
Yeah, like it's better when he does the sparse shit like this.
Well, he's got to throw a little flair in there to let him know that he's still in control.
That he's Peter Katerra, Peter Cater.
Yeah. He's like, this is my song.
Back in high school, he was Petey Cater. Like, I'm Katerra, yes, Peter Katerra. Only I understand the fucking soul of the Native American. I have the soul of a First Nations tribal member.
The White Devil.
The
Soul of the White Devil.
The whitest white devil.
Yep, so white. He's white.
Pasty white devil.
White hair, white skin, white teeth.
White soul.
White eyes. He's just pure white.
He takes white shits. He's like a lizard.
He eats nothing but white fucking saltines.
Oh yeah, only white foods, plain yogurt and fucking egg whites and fucking, which are actually
he
more
eats
yellow.
like chicken noodle soup with like white little crackers in it.
Oyster crackers. Son of a bitch. Sugar and mayonnaise on white.
He put some white pepper on it.
Yep.
And some salt.
Sugar and mayonnaise on fucking white bread.
on bratwurst.
Oh, on the white Bavarian brats? Yeah.
Yeah, he slathers the mayonnaise on some white bread and
with the side of
white bun.
With the side of cauliflower and shit.
Yep, and then he uses some white mustard. Some horseradish.
And for dessert, he has some fucking vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, some white pudding.
Yep. Some white pudding. What the fuck
some tapioca pudding.
Yeah, what the fuck is white pudding? Ugh. I wonder, I'd be suspicious of that shit.
Just some vanilla custard.
Oh, Lord. Who put their...
everything about him is white, I think.
Who put the pus in the custard? It's pustard. It became pustard after that.
The pustulus.
Oh, fucking gross.
Like Custard's Last Stand. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Pustulus custard.
Pustard's Last Stand.
Yeah, he pustulated, his body pustulated in the plains.
God. Let's say that word one more time.
Pustulation.
Thank you. That is really off-putting.
The vultures ripped open the pussy cankers.
The pustulating carbuncle.
Yeah, just rips it open and it splatters.
Oh. Well, all I can say about that is it's a hell of a relief when it finally happens. But you dread the moments leading up to it happening from like a motherfucker.
Yep, that'd be a rough way to go, man.
Pustulating carbuncle?
Yep.
I bled out of my pustulated carbuncle.
Yep, you're just laying on the ground, slowly dying as your pustulating carbuncles are being ripped apart by birds of prey.
And then they start shooting fucking fountains
like foxes and coyotes and wolves.
As they're shooting fountains of infection and blood like a fucking geyser. Old Faithful in it.
Yep. That is the tale of how Yellowstone came to be.
And that is the origin story of Yellowstone. The Earth's pustulating carbuncle. People gather, white devils gather to watch it, not knowing that it is actually a toxic sludge coming out of the bunghole of the Earth. Hiya!
Of the great white giant.
The great giant Mother Earth, white.
Nor do they realize that the supervolcano is ready to explode and kill them all.
The bomb cyclone that went off in my shorts.
The bombless fucking cyclones.
Yeah.
These words they come up with.
Just making shit up.
What would Tatanka call it? He would call it the Great Rain.
The great swirly wind rain. When you've had enough fire water, it all swirls around anyway.
And then the yellow rain engulfs your deer skin.
Yeah.
Fucking
your face and mouth.
Your deer skin loincloth.
And you wake up from a dream, from your sleep, but you're having your face pissed on. This has happened to me many times. Usually a white
pissing on your own lips and shit.
Pissing in your own face. Square squat. Oh!
You wake up, you're like, oh, what the fuck? It's like no control. It's fucking blasting yourself in the face.
Yep, that's when your woman's holding your pecker pointed at your own face as you piss it.
That is the danger of the fire water.
This is one of the many dangers of the White Devil's fire water. It can lead you to dark places of pissing in your own face and being laughed at by your squaw. I
heard that they just removed the word squaw because it's actually a derogatory term that was made by the white man. Maybe used by the white man. I shouldn't say made up.
They removed the word from general usage?
Yeah, they're trying to, not use it anymore. Because it's a derogatory term of a woman in some language. But the great nations do not want it to be used anymore. It's offensive.
That is the White Devil's term.
Yes.
We call them our bitches. That is the term we prefer, not squaw.
Yep. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. Hiya, huh?
Much better.
I am glad that your White Devil's soul has been appeased by a representative of my kind, again degrading themselves for your cheap entertainment.
Well, I love those shows they put on, you know?
Those shows make me want to stack scalps of the White Devils as high as the shoulders of my great horse. My horse is the horse with no name. It is the name of the mystery of the horse language that I don't know how to speak.
Oh, well, brother, I must tell you. Would you like to know the language of the horse?
That means yes.
I will tell you. I have my great ancient scroll to read upon. What is the... Oh, wait.
It is not time for you to masturbate again.
This is the story of the ass. Would you like to know?
How to get some? Yes, please tell us.
Although most people associate the ass with negative qualities, it has not always had this association. As with many animals, it has had mixed significance throughout the ages. It has been associated with the planet Saturn in astrology, probably because Saturn is the strict teacher. It makes sure we learn our lessons. Thus we have threads of the ass's association with stubbornness. And Chaldea, the goddess of death, is pictured on an ass.
Are we? It's an uncooperative ass.
Thus, it was also a symbol of death and, of course, the life after. Its image has been found in Palatine, in mock crucifix, and with Jesus was depicted with the head of an ass. It was also found in medieval emblems and art as symbol of patience and humility. In Christian Gnosticism, it is aligned with the mysteries associated with the triumphal entry into Jerusalem, or that point in the New Testament scripture we now associate with Palm Sunday.
Jerusalem, come on, man.
In the scripture, Jesus is depicted riding upon a white ass. Its palm leaves are...
He's like, oh yeah, getting in that shit.
He's riding some white ass.
He's like, oh yeah, fuck it, this is how I do it.
This kind of professional is symbolic of the path of the candidate who is victorious in transfiguring his/her life. It represents the outer recognition that comes to those who express the higher inner potentials.
Oh, for fuck's
sake. The white
sake.
ass is symbolic of the awakened soul wisdom, and the palms are the symbols of the victorious attainment.
That's why you got to take your palms and spread the cheeks of the white ass and just get up in there. You got to do the whole alphabet with your tongue in there.
Here we go. If an S is the totem for you, you should be asking yourself some basic questions. Are you experiencing your own wisdom or following the wisdom of others? Are you displaying the appropriate humility for what you have accomplished? Are others around you doing so? Are you recognizing and acknowledging what you have accomplished so far on your life path? Are others around you not recognizing or acknowledging their own accomplishments appropriately? The S is the promise of awakening wisdom and the approach of new opportunities of even greater work. Don't be stubborn and refuse to move with the flow. Don't hold on only to what you have done to this point. Remember that it is not the goal. That goal. Do not become content or complacent. For the ass promises even higher wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And greater opportunities. That's it. That's all I got.
That the white ass has always been something to seek and chase and hunt down. Many of my people would agree that we would even die for the white ass just to see some of it. Why do you think there were so many half-breeds? The firewater of the white devil compared with the sexiness of his squaw, even though they said they're not using the word anymore. I will use it with pride as a representative of the First Nations tribes. The fire water mixed with the sexiness of the white devil's squaw led to many half-breed babies, and I know, again, not using the term half-breed, but I am in this case. So, there you have it. Hiya!
That was a good ending. I like that.
Thank you, White Devil, friend. White Demon.
We can all be friends now.
Oh yes, White Demon. We can be very good friends.
As long as I keep the fire water coming.
As long as you never turn your back on me. When I have my tomahawk. Hiya!
Yes.
Huh?
We'll hunt down the white ass.
Yes.
Scalp it.
I will scalp your white ass. And claim its knowledge with my pee-pee.
Scalp the bushes of your white squaws.
Ay. Bushy squaws do not sound appealing, White Demon friend. On second thought, let us live and let live, White Demon friend. It's the way forward in peace.
Yes.
Unlike this music that was not...
And we will give you federal dollars to pay for junk food and shitty housing.
We would be very appreciative of the pittance that the American government would wish to throw at us. However, we are making substantially larger fortunes from the casino industry at the moment.
In the giant teepees?
Life is good. Hiya.
That's what they should call it, a casino giant teepee.
Giant money teepee.
Yeah, it's just like a giant teepee inside.
Yes.
You look up and it's like 5 stories high and shit.
Full of depressed, self-hating white people. White demons who have come to assuage their guilt by raining money down on the First Nations tribes. They say, I am a good person, for I have contributed somehow.
You sell them lots of fire water. You sell the white devil's fire water back to him.
Yes, it is an exchange always with the white demon devil. It is never something for nothing. They will always want something in exchange, even though some sort of reparations would be most fair to the people that really got screwed by the government and the white people and other colored people of a
will they ever
rainbow spectrum of humans that were around, as well as
white devil money.
The white
will do no good.
Your white devil demon money cannot buy your way out of this predicament. It is like a Chinese penis trap. The harder you try to get out, the harder it constricts around it.
Until it force milks.
Oh. Well, that just happens because somebody sneaks up on you while you're caught up in the fucking thing. You can't get out of it, and they just go... and give you a little fucking San Francisco howdy do. Fucking like it or lump it, you're trapped. So you might as well just smile and...
Yeah, be careful in Chinatown, man. Don't put it in any holes that you're not sure where they lead.
Poles? Or holes?
Holes.
put it in any holes. Yeah, that's probably a good standard kind of rule of thumb. Be careful.
Especially, with all the Crisco factories around.
Totally, because, there's a lot of lubed up holes around. Every corner has a lubed up hole around it, and so they feel pretty good, so the temptation is going to be to want to just see how it's doing down there tonight. And that could lead you astray. That's when we're concerned on the Ludcast, we love each and every listener.
Some of the first porn I ever owned was back. I went into Chinatown in San Francisco when I was like a young lad, and
young like preteen.
Yeah, or early teens. Yeah, like 10 or 12 or something. And we were shopping around Chinatown. And anyways, I pocketed this deck of cards because each one had a different naked lady on it.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want my parents to know, so I'm all like checking it out, like in the bathroom, being all sneaky, looking at my deck of cards. Guilty pleasures.
You fucking...
Thing's probably worth some money now, man. Shit.
You're flicking it around. Flick.
Just flicking the cards all over.
Yeah, just slapping cards, cutting your fucking pecker. With the
splotching all over them.
Splotching right on the cards. Good thing they had that heavy wax coating. You could just wipe them off. those ultra deluxe mega premium super elite packs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I just remember being so paranoid, like I was looking around when I had it, it's like whoosh, right into the pocket. I outsmarted the Chinaman.
Because there was, oh, very fast fingers, round eye. Oh, very quick. But it was a double whammy. Not only were they stolen, but it was like stolen and pornographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
naked women, and 56 different ones, or how many cards are in a deck?
Oh, what? 52?
52, or 52 weeks in a year. See, we don't even know how. You can tell we play poker, right?
Yeah.
We should go to the casino and try our luck.
Yeah, real card sharps and shit. Ready to get fucking swept the fucking floor with and shit. Fuck that, man. No way. No fucking way. For some reason it was never something I gravitated toward or really had much goddamn interest in. I mean...
Yeah, 52 cards, man.
I mean...
And there's 52 weeks in a year, right?
Oh, snap. Are we connecting the dots? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm pretty quick like that. You see that?
Oh, man. Like lightning and shit. Grease lightning.
Yeah, so there's like 52 different naked women, so I had a hard time, deciding which one, I was going to look at.
Yeah, so you busted a hole in each card.
One for each week.
Yep. One, yeah.
At the end of the year, I'm like, goodbye.
Goodbye, ladies. I'll always love you.
It weighed like twice as much as it originally did.
Yep.
Splattered in.
Goodbye, ladies. I love you. You'll always...
I had to give it up.
Yep. You'll always have that time together, though. Nobody can take it away from you, any of you. Listen, you fucking homo. What are we talking about around here? This is some goony goo shit. Let's talk about the hard-hitting issues of the day. What's happening around this world?
Turns out our president isn't who we thought he was.
Yeah. Turns out he was at least 4 to 7 people.
Yeah. But he was never the president either.
But one in particular. Because it turns out that old fucking goof fuck
Turns to be out one of our favorite friendly face laughy guys.
Yep. Smiley face clown comedian type person.
Yeah, the likes pulling pranks on people.
Yeah. And pissing people off.
I think he's addicted to the pranksterism. It's become an obsession.
He's becoming just a fucking troll?
Yeah, totally. The world's biggest troll.
What a dickhead. You'd think he'd want to fuck off and leave well enough alone. What's his problem now?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We're talking about the one and only Dumner.
Yeah, no.
The Yes Man. The Truman Show. Truman Show?
The Andy Kaufman wannabe.
Man on the Moon. The Cable Guy. The Mask.
That one guy that likes animals, Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Fucking Me, Myself, and Irene.
That one's pretty crazy.
Which I think tends to get a short shrift, or at least has a more cult-like, smaller following, but it is a hysterical goddamn movie. Oh my god. That movie,
Living Color.
Yep. Fucking In Living Color. Oh my god. All the way back to the 80s. He was in a movie called Once Bitten, which is kind of an underground, not underground, but more cult classic 80s horror comedy, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Maybe I've seen it. I don't know. He's been in a lot of stuff, though, this guy.
Yeah. That was a pretty...
Who are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who is this fucking clown? Well, lately...
Yeah, now he's pretending to be sliding. Slider.
Grandpa. Gramps Pa Joe. Yeah, man. Fucking Jim Carrey pretending to be Joe Biden. What's up with that shit? I could see him nailing it, though.
What's that?
I could see him nailing it.
Oh, yeah. Just the dawdling fucking idiot.
Yeah. And he'd be able to pick up on all that specific shit.
Yeah, like the stuttering and the fucking...
Yeah.
Confused, like... mixture of words.
Totally. The rambling incoherency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's just... What a fucking cartoon.
He'll probably laughing his ass off at the end of the day.
Probably.
He's meeting with, like, heads of states of other countries and shit. And he's all, like, babbling and saying dumb shit to him. And at the end of the day, he's just like, ha, 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 ha.
It's crazy shit.
The only person he's entertaining at this point is himself. Like, no one else finds any humor in it because they don't get it.
Because humor, unfortunately, is not contagious.
Yeah. He's like, come on, guys. He's like, laugh. Come on, everybody, laugh. He's like, doesn't anybody get it?
Laugh.
Isn't this funny?
Laugh. Hey, laugh.
If they only could understand.
What a fucking monkey ass.
I'm eating some pasta sauce I made earlier.
Yeah. When did you make it? Today?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I made some last night or night before. For sure. Fucking awesome.
It's kind of based on how George used to make it, if you recall his sauce.
Yeah. Like the all day style?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
We should really love each other in peace and harmony. Instead of fear, fussing and fighting, and them working in iniquity. Why is this fussing and fighting?
I want to know. Lord, I want to know now. Why this fussing and fighting? Tell me. What is it about human beings that fucking causes them to want to spark off each other and fucking conflict? What is it?
Scalp the beaver of the white devil.
Oh, Lord. Scalp the beaver of the white devil? The white devil's beaver?
Yeah, scalp the white beaver. I don't know, man. What is it?
Well, I'll bet you that answer, although intended to be flippant and ironic, may actually probably be close to the mark. Most conflicts somehow center around something that somebody's trying to settle with somebody of the opposite sex, usually.
Yep, the great white beaver.
Yep. The great white beaver. It's cute, but it's stink. It's cute, but you gotta watch out for its teeth.
The white beaver trout.
You make it sound
The
fun.
white beaver and the pink salmon.
Mated together to create the beaver salmon. A feared creature in the lore of the First Nations tribes. Since our ancestors were tiny papooses.
It's a beaver salmon. A very mysterious and dangerous creature.
Destined to take the place of the mud shark in your mythology. Bob Marley Malamud, dude. That's African herbsman, of course.
Is it past your bedtime?
Yeah. I'm all tired.
You've been working like a dog, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Actually, I have. Like everything. Well, everything I'm doing right now is double coats as well and shit. So it's intense. But I've got
double coats.
Yeah, but I've gotten about 6 rooms done and which included about 13 doors and a bunch of fucking windows and shit. So it's been a lot. I've gotten a lot done, but yeah, it just made me a tired dude.
Yeah, don't overdo it, man.
No, I'm starting to get used to the, back used to the rhythm of it. So, first couple
When
days.
when you first hit it, you get all charged and you're ready to just tackle it.
Until you fucking are reminded quickly of why you don't do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus it was
Oh, yeah.
plus it was a lot of like knees and stuff. So
Yeah, crawling around. And
with of course a staircase in there. But
that's the silly staircase.
yep. The silly staircase. Over and over. Son of a bitch. But it's good for you.
Yeah, gotta do something, right?
Yep. Do something or become nothing.
We should be selling number one hits. That's what we should be doing. Number one.
Selling number one hits and taking number one shits. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Shitting
like
out
it.
caviar.
I loves it when you shit out that caviar. Oh yeah.
Shit out pate.
Listen, Pate. I'm gonna pate you. And then I'm gonna fucking pate this. Falling down the stairs and breaking your neck. It's like you're the primary character in that staircase movie. Oh, my neck.
That song just ripped it up.
It does, man. It gets you fucking going. And, get your blood flowing.
Jumping out of bed, fucking doing your thing.
Just like punching the air as you're jumping out of bed.
Yeah, you're like one of those Shaolin warriors that like flips off his back into the air and stands up.
Yeah, man. Fucking shit was intense.
Right.
It's funny because then I saw on Facebook there's this Shaolin, and he is doing videos of Shaolin monk like exercises to promote or like prevent blockage in the blood system, all kinds of stuff, just by the movements that they make.
Mm-hmm.
And like he does this like kind of windmilling thing with his arms, and he kind of really shifts his hips while he's doing it from side to side. That they're like, if you master this exercise, they're like, it's not easy, to do, but once you've mastered it, and if you do it, every day, you'll never have like sore neck and back pain and shoulder shit, because it's just the way you're moving, it's loosening all of it up in this crazy way with rhythm. There's a rhythm to it, And it's
You should send it to me if you come across it again.
oh yeah, I followed it, so it's in my liked, or followed video, channels I follow thing. And it was but it's a bunch of short, the short form, little reels.
Yes, we will train and become Shaolin warriors, brother.
Yeah, but like some of the stuff that he's doing, like he does this thing where he slaps his arms and shoulders to promote. It's like a lot of it's to promote heart health and shit, of course, but it's like circulation. Like you can tell what he's doing is basically loosening up his tightened muscles and stuff, but he's also kind of just disturbing everything else just that little bit, just to loosen it up. It's really interesting. He does these like movement things. Yeah, I'll send some of the stuff to you, and you can check out the other stuff because it's pretty cool actually. I was like, fuck, I would be down with doing that. Although it's funny because you keep scrolling through these videos of these exercises, and he's like, do this one like six sets of 10 and shit. And you're like, well, fuck, man. You'd be spending like a couple hours a day, like thumping on yourself and fucking twisting and flexing this and
oh yeah, that's full on training, man. Fucking
yeah. And then the next one's like, do this one 30 times, and then
well, I'm sure you could adapt some of them,
yes, or like switch it up so that you're doing different ones on different days and shit or whatever. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's cool shit. It's really cool.
That's it, man. 30-minute Shaolin. We should make a DVD. Just like bastardize the fuck out of it.
But we have to call it 30-minute Shaorin.
Shaorin.
Yeah. White Devil Shaorin. Round Eye Shaorin.
Special 30-minute session.
Just and you do it in a room that has the heat just cranked up, so it's like hot yoga combined with Shaolin technique exercises. It's become a fucking sleeper cell in your neighborhood. Like, where's those fucking sleeper cells? And somebody shows you the surveillance footage and it's you. You're like, what? When the fuck did I do this? I was sleeping then. The fuck are you talking about?
You thought you were?
Yeah. Oh no.
You're like, no wonder I slept like shit last night. Jeez.
Yeah, I got up. I was like, what the fuck was I doing all night?
It's like the most disturbed sleep. Fucking, you're out like running around. Fucking.
You got a fucking bruise on your fucking ass and shit. And you're just, what the fuck was I doing? And they show you the tapes. You're out there killing people. bashing people with your elbow and just smash right in their face. And
while they're in bed. Fucking.
Yeah, plucking out their eyeballs and
napping
shit.
necks and shit.
Yeah. You're holding a husband at gunpoint while you're fucking scooping the wife's eyes out with a spoon and shit, in order to force him to do what you.
Finger.
Then you fucking.
Then he eats them.
Then you force him to eat her eyeballs and shit, and you tell him that he's gonna do the dirty business dealings that you're telling him he's gonna do, so that you can get more money. See where it all leads to? Everyone thinks it starts off so goddamn innocently.
Yeah, I just wanted to practice some Shaolin. Fuck.
Yeah,
Shaolin.
I just came here for some Shaolin, and next thing you know, I'm in international espionage and jewelry heist. It's like, how the fuck did this happen? Jesus Christ.
Yep. Flipping off my back out of the fucking safe and shit.
Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm laundering this money in the island somewhere.
You know. those one islands, you know.
Yeah, where you launder all your heist money. Just filter it
Good
through,
times.
filter it
Good
through
times.
there, and move on.
Oh, did you see that Miami Vice poster I sent you?
No, I don't know that I caught that yet.
Oh.
That sounds like it was a gem.
I think I texted it to you.
Let's see. Would this be in the form of a link then? Yo,
What?
is it in the form of a link?
Maybe.
Is that the
I
eBay?
thought it was a picture.
Is that the eBay thing? Yeah. You fucking
Do you
homo.
see it?
Don Johnson and cast. $73.50 for a fucking 16 by 20.
It's on canvas, dude. Imagine hanging that on your wall.
Jesus Christ.
And you know what the craziest thing is?
Huh.
Is like, I think right after that, I went out and I heard a Peter Gabriel song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked up the song because I liked it, because it kind of took on new meaning.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when you listen to a song, sometimes it takes on new meaning.
Yeah.
And, oh, what was the name of that song? And You Do What You're Told. You ever hear that one?
Yeah.
It's kind of a short one.
Mm-hmm.
There's like one world, one voice, one war, you know, one. And it made me think of just everybody lining up and putting on masks and getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
Because it was like this extended version. It was like a live version. That's pretty cool. Because the one on the, so I listened to the one on the album, like the 1984 album or whatever, 86. And it was about those experiments that that German guy did, where he got people to shock other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the song's about. It's those experiments and just people do what they're told. You know, so I was like right on when I was like listening to it. I was thinking of people just going out, vaccinating, telling other people to vaccinate. People just do what they're told, you know?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Well,
But then I was reading more, and that album and that song in particular was played on Miami Vice like in a couple different episodes. And actually, Miami Vice played more Peter Gabriel than any other music on their show.
really?
Yeah.
Well, see, but that, when you put it in that context, it doesn't make me think that, though. It doesn't make me think about people do what they're told. Especially that experiment wasn't necessarily about that either. They weren't about doing what they were told as much as it was they were granted permission to be able to do it, but it was about them not questioning.
Well, yeah. Like not making a decision going, this is fucked up.
Well, but in their hearts, they're totally conflicted and shit.
Well, they're saying 60% of people went along with what they were
that's
told.
That's because 60% of people are closet fucking. At least 60% are closet fascists that would love the opportunity to be given permission to fucking hurt people if they could.
Well, yeah.
Fucking A.
They're assholes.
They're psychotic. Yeah, it's fascists.
They're just assholes that fucking, as long as someone else gives them permission, they're like, okay.
Well, yeah, they're fucking fascist assholes.
You know, someone had a lab coat on and they're like, do this. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
They're just waiting for the thinnest veil of permission to do it.
Yep, inject people with deadly fucking strains of shit. It's pretty psychotic, dude. It's fucking real, too, man. It ain't fucking...
Oh.
Supposedly that experiment was, you know, they weren't actually electrocuting the people, but they thought they were because they were, like, screaming, you know, behind the wall.
Oh.
And, like, some people imagine that they'd actually electrocuted people.
Oh.
But now... people are actually fucking dying from what other people decided and themselves, you know?
That's the way it goes, bro. What can you do?
Well, it's just a weird coincidence. Like, I'd sent you that poster, and then I looked up the song. I heard the song, and I looked up the song, and then it was talking about Miami Vice again, and I was like, oh, crazy. See how it all was related.
Cosmic Bro. And on that we shall call it an eve ending.
An eve ending?
Eve ending. Yeah. We're at 71:40, man. It's good.
It's the eve of the ending.
Keep going.
The eve of the ending.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes, thank you.
The eve of the ending.
Oh, I was being facetious. You know that. How dare you go all literal on me like this? Mystic crystal revelation and their minds to liberation. Aquarius. Listen, that's enough of this babbling. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us once more on the mighty, the LUDKAST, and we will see you next time. Any words on the way out, sir?
Be safe out there. Don't touch people that don't want to be touched.
Wear a mask if you need to wear a mask.
Yeah. You know, 6 feet. Everybody, please. Please. Don't forget the booster, you know. Get it in between the butt cheeks.
The Patriot Booster vaccine package.
You know, package between the cheeks.
Oh. Fits in the buns. Oh yeah. All right. Well, there you have it, and those are words to live by or not. So the choice is yours.
Yeah, the choice is yours. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you.
As always, it's your path. You got to walk it. You got to look back at it. So make it as pretty as you can. Some bends and some twists and some turns. Sure, that's part of it. But hopefully it's not too jacked up and potholed and fucked over. So
A couple kinks in it, you know.
Yeah. It's to be expected in a good journey. It keeps it interesting. But
do the helicopter and stretch it out.
Oh yeah, you got to step out and fucking helicopter that bad boy, dry it, air it out, get it all fresh and breathing again.
You know, but don't use the J&J baby powder. It's causes cancer.
Yeah, and it's probably wholly unpleasant for the task. So, all right. On that, we bid you adieu. Have a good night. Go out, be peaceful, but be effective. And, you know, we'll catch you next time. All right, bye, everybody.